Hello and welcome to my yoga class. My name is Luisa and we'll be working on releasing tension into the hip, and at the same time make sure that our hips have a nice mobility and stay nice and strong. Also, we'll be working of creating mobility into the shoulder, releasing tension into the scapula and shoulder blade, and also create a strengthening on the arms and a nice mobility as well. Let's start. Let's come into a comfortable position and make sure that you have with you 3 blocks or maybe 3 big books and a strap or maybe just a belt. Good. Now come into a comfortable sitting position that makes sense for you. Close your eyes and let's invite in a breath inside your lungs. Make sure you take a long inhale and make sure you take a long exhale, and every time you breathe in and you breathe out, you try to quiet more your mind, relaxing more your body, into feel the presence of your body into the room that you are in. Feel the heaviness of your hips, your arm, and your head stay nice and tall above your shoulder. Good. Enjoy your presence in the room and try not to feel rush, and try not to wandering with your thoughts, maybe about what is bothering you or what you need to do next. Instead, allow this moment to be a magical moment for you to relax and chill. Let's go ahead and come on hands and knees and grab 1 block. First, we're going to do some simply cat and cow warming up. So curl your feet under, lift your chin up, relax your shoulder. Feel the opening. On the exhale, round, tuck your chin under and push the ground away from you as much as you can. Scoop your tailbone under as much as you can as well. On an inhale, open up again and curl your feet under. On your next inhale, simply come into neutral spine, grab the block that we set and put your right hands on it. Over here, you'll be doing cat and cow again, but you're going to bend the elbow here and you're going to open. You're going to feel a little different on your shoulder blade and maybe creating more space on your shoulder blade, right? Exhale, round, tuck your chin under and push the block away from you, big time. Inhale, open up again. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. And one more time, exhale, round. Come into neutral and switch. Same thing. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. And one more time. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. Very good. Release. And from this position, allow your right foot to press into the ground the way I'm doing it, and start moving your hips back as much as you can. Then come back into center and do the same thing on the other side. Press with your foot and start moving back. This is going to open up into the hips, but also release tension on the low back. If your knees are sensitive, you want to fold your mat or use a blanket. Inhale, center. Exhale, open up. Inhale, center. Exhale, open up. And again, inhale, center. And exhale, open up. Inhale, center. And exhale, open up. On your next inhale, you're coming back into hands and knees. You're going to grab 2 blocks, and you're going to keep these blocks more than shoulder distance apart. Then you're going to put your elbow on it, and your hands are going to be behind your head here, interlacing your finger. On the exhale, you're going to lower your chest over the ground as much as you can. And you're going to feel a nice opening toward your shoulder. And then on the exhale, you kind of start pushing your head back in between your hands. If you feel a little restricted into the movement, open your blocks wider. And do the same thing. So exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then coming to neutral and release. You're coming back into the same position that we did before. So moving your hips, your foot on the ground here, moving the hips back. This time you're going to lower your left forearms on the ground. If it is feel too uncomfortable for you, you're going to grab the block and put it under your hands. Okay? Or your forearms, I should say. Okay, from here, you're going to extend your arm up toward the sky and maybe even bring your arm behind your back. Just like that. Let's stay here and relax. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And one more time. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just to make things easier, I'm going to do it this way so you can see me. Lower the forearms on the ground. Lift your arm up. You can stay here or you can bring your arm behind your back. And take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Hopefully from your nose. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And again. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And on your next inhalation, nice and slow, release. From here, you're coming into down facing dog. It will be your first down facing dog, or maybe one of your few down facing dog in this class. So press with your heels, maybe move your hips side to side. You know, just a little bit of movement here. We say walk the dog, so walk the dog in place. Then high on your tippy toes, rotate your knee toward the left and lower your left hips on the ground. Just like the way I'm doing right now. Then simply rotate your heart as much as you can toward the front and then lift your chin up. This will stretch into the psoas muscle. Good. Simply stay here. Keep breathing. And then from this position, lift yourself up, moving your left shin forward for much feels comfortable for you. On an inhale, lengthen into the spine. On an exhale, bow forward, so lower your forearms on the ground for a little bit of hip opening here. Stay here and breathe. Sometimes I like to move my head here in this position a little bit side to side to release any tension that I might have on my neck and shoulder. From this position, press again with your hands into the ground and simply you're going to peel your right knee up toward the sky for how much you can lift it. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. One more. Lift. And down. Very good. Come a little bit more up. Maybe bring your hands together into pray pose and see if you can lift and bring the legs forward and lift your arm up. And exhale, hands into your heart, moving your legs back. Got a little pop on my hips. And again, lift, bring it forward. Lift it up and exhale, lift and bring it back. Again, lift and bring it forward, lift it up and then hands into your heart and bring it back. Very good. Hands into the ground, step back into down facing dog. Then exhale, lower your knee on the ground, moving your hip forward and lower yourself down into Chaturanga Dandasana. On your next inhalation, a little gentle cobra. Exhale, lower down. On this one, we're going to use one block, actually 2 blocks. So you come in here into your cobra. And if you have a sensitive neck, you're going to keep your chin in this position on your blocks If you can go a little higher, you will keep in this position. You will grab the block in front of you. We're going to recorrect the neck that is always forward. So trying to bring our neck back in this one, for stay on the phone too much or the computer. And on an inhale, we're going to lift the arm up as much as we can. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. One more. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. Very good. We're coming back into down facing dog. We're going to breathe in and breathe out. High on our tippy toes, rotate the knee toward the left and lower the right hips on the ground. And then nice and slow, try to rotate your heart to the front as much as you can. And simply stay here, breathe. Lift your chin up. On your next inhale, release. Bring your right shin forward. Careful with your knee, that is comfortable here. And on the exhale, nice and slow, lower your forearms on the ground or on the blocks, right? That's like a blocks. Good. And simply stay here, breathe. If you want, you can move your head side to side a little bit, very gently. Then keep breathing. In your next inhalation, nice and slow, lift yourself up, peel your back knee away from the ground and bring it back down. You can do it with your hands on the ground here. Lift and down, lift and down, lift and down, lift and down. And come on, all the way up, hands together into a prayer pose. Lift your knee and bring it forward. Then lift and bring it back. Lift and bring it forward. Lift and bring it back. Lift and bring it forward. Lift and bring it back. Lift and bring it forward. Lift and bring it back. Lift and bring it forward. Lift and bring it back. Good. From here again, hands into the ground. Take your time, lift into down facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And on the exhale, lower your knee over the ground. Move your knee back. And you're going to lower your right forearms down, followed by your left. Then press with your right and lift yourself up. So keep a little bit of body weight on those arms to make it stronger. Exhale down. Inhale up. So down with your right and lift with your right. Down with your right, lift with your right. Down with your right, lift with your right. Down with your right, lift with your right. And again, down with your right, lift with your right. Now with your left. Down with your left, lift 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 with your left. Now, give it a try. If you don't have any problem with your wrist, to lower your elbow together down, just like that. And then lift you back up. Again, down and up. Down and up. Down and up. The last one. Down and up. Very good. From here, you come into a sitting position, and we're going to play with the blocks. Actually, we need to do one thing with the strap first. I almost forgot. Sorry. Here we go. So, I thought that was something was missing. So you go back into your downward facing dog. On an inhale, come into a plank. On an exhale, maybe without dropping the knee, so keep those knee up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. And then you grab the strap and you fold in half, just like that. And you want to keep your strap in a way that and it doesn't bend, right? So imagine, use your imagination. Imagine you have a stick, and this stick is, you can bend it, okay? Good. You come here with your arm open, more than shoulder distance apart. And on the inhale, you're going to lift your left arm up. On an exhale, you bring it down. On the inhale, you lift your right one. Exhale, you bring it down. Inhale, you lift your left one. Exhale, down. Inhale, right. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, down. Inhale, right. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, down. And inhale, right. And exhale, come all the way down. And release. Now you come into a sitting position you're going to grab your blocks, and you start with one block behind you and one on your hands. You're going to lay back, and the blocks is going to be in between your shoulder blade. Okay? Just like that. So you want to feel at the tip, so the beginning of the blocks is at the tip of your shoulder blade. Then you're going to grab the blocks with your hands here, going to keep it this way. So imagine flat on the ground this way, okay? On an inhale, nice and slow, you're going to bring the blocks back. Your eyes will follow the blocks. And you try to bring the blocks all the way back into the ground. You're going to stay here for 1, 2, 3. And then slowly you're going to press with your hands into the block. And so lifting the block up, followed by your head, and lift it up. Maybe touch the knee. And you're going to repeat again. Inhale, nice and slow. You're going back. You're going to stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, press with your hands into the block. So lifting the block up. When your eyes see the block, you start lifting your head up. Nice and slow. Good. Another thing that you can do if you feel that this is way too easy for you, or you would like to go deeper, you're going to put another block behind you. So again, very gently, you're going to go back. Make sure that you are pretty centered here. So take a moment first to adjust yourself. And then here you go. Inhale, nice and slow. Up and back. Going to touch the ground awfully or not, right? You can even stay uplifted. And stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice and slow. Press with your hands into the block. Start lifting up. Lifting up. Very good. And repeat, nice and slow. Inhale. Nice and slow. When the block touch, stay. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, press your hands into the block. Start lifting. Nice and slow. The block touch the knee. We're going to do it one last time. Inhale, nice and slow. Start going back. as you can. On your next inhale, please press with your hands into the block. Start lifting your head up. Very good. Remove one block at a time by going sideways here. And simply lay back and relax in the yoga court pose. Stay here, breathe. Enjoy the sensation that arise. Welcome to keep staying in this position and simply relax. When you are ready, you bring your knees into your chest, squeeze your knees into your chest, maybe a little bit rock side to side. And then open your arm into a T shape. Exhale, you're going to drop your knees toward the left. And stay here for a moment. And then you're coming back into center. Dropping your knees toward the right. And going to stay here for a moment. And then from here, you're going to bring your left hands on the right side of the ground. Press and lift yourself up. Come into a comfortable sitting position. Maybe put your hands into the chin mudra. Index and thumb together, the other three fingers stand to lock the good energy that you create. Check how you feel physically and mentally, even if it's a short yoga practice designed with a good alignment, almost like you feel you are doing physiotherapy and maybe chiropractics at the same time if you feel some of your bone kind of popping, right? And it's about to create a good alignment, a good vibes in a short amount of time. Thank you for coming. You can put your hands together into prayer pose if you like. You can say with me, Namaste. And thank you until the next class. Ciao.